I'm off-grid Polly, your gray-haired electrician in training, who's about as good with power as a squirrel with a toaster. Living off-grid or just being eco-thrifty at home means wrestling with sunshine and batteries, and now we're meeting three new pals. Volts, amps, and watts. I'll explain them in a kindergarten way, because that's my skill level, while confessing a few blunders along the way. Next, we will try fun exercises such as building your first power station with a Ryobi battery and inverter, and finally, keep safety first while we set up for more adventures. Grab your coffee, and let's stumble through this electric jungle together. What are volts, amps, and watts? Think of electricity like juice in a cup. These pals tell us how much juice, how fast it flows, and how hard it pushes. I'm still learning, and they giggle at me. Watts is the size of the juice. A big fridge needs 800 watts, like a gallon jug, but my small light takes 10 watts, a sip. Amps is how fast the juice flows, like the kitchen faucet leaking a drop or producing a gusher when fully open. More amps means more splash. My phone charger pulls 1 amp from my power station. Volts is the push that moves the juice, like me shoving a stuck drawer. The components of electricity can be seen in the following simple equations. The chart shows all the ways you can use the equation. Volts times amps equal watts. It is algebra, but don't freak out. If you know 2 of the numbers, you can figure out the third even if you failed algebra. Just copy all 3 formulas and keep them where you can find them. Let's apply this formula with 2 types of batteries. I have a big battery I use to store extra power when my portable power stations are full and the sun is shining brightly, still sending free energy to the earth. Let's look at my favorite Temgo battery. Right on the front it says it is 12.8 volts and 100 amp hours. We have 2 of the 3 values in the equation. What we are missing is the watts. Which equation should we use? Volts times amps equals watts, so we take 12.8 volts times 100 amps to equal 1280 watts. Now let's figure out how many hours we can run a 100 watt light bulb. If we have 1280 watts to work with, stored in the big battery, and we run a light bulb using 100 watts per hour, we would take 1280 total watts in the battery and divide it by 100 watts that our light bulb uses in an hour. 1280 divided 100 equals 12.8 hours. Let's do another example with the same full battery that has 1280 watt-hours available. I have an air purifier. It takes 25 watts every hour to run. How much time could we run it? 1280 watt-hours divided by 25 watts for the air purifier equals 51.2 hours. Both the light bulb and the air purifier run on AC, so that means we need that little box called an inverter to run them off the battery. But we will explore inverters and how much power they also use in another lesson. If we run a DC appliance, let's say something that plugs into a cigarette lighter plug or a USB plug, then we only factor in how many watts and amps are used. We know they are both 12 volt. There is no overhead for an inverter. These devices run directly off the battery. Let's build your first portable power station with a little itty-bitty battery. My first power station was powered with a Ryobi battery. I have every Ryobi tool ever made, so why not use those batteries to charge my phone and power a small fan? Let's see what you would need and what it will power. Like all batteries, Ryobi batteries come in various amp hours, which determines how many watt hours they will power. The smallest battery Ryobi offers is 2 amp hours. Now what does that tell us? We know it is an 18 volt battery because they all say Ryobi 1 plus 18 volt lithium-ion battery. Note, Ryobi offers a large 40 volt battery, but that is for another discussion. We are talking here exclusively the 18 volt line. So our equation is amps times volts equals watts. So we can determine a 2 amp hour battery times 18 volts equals 36 watt hours. This battery has 36 watts available to power equipment, which is not a lot. Let's look at the 4 amp hour battery. Same equation, 4 amp hour battery times 18 volts equals 72 watt hours. This battery has 72 watts available to power equipment. This is what I run all my Ryobi devices on. Ryobi offers a 9 amp hour battery. You figure out the watts this battery offers. If you figured 162 watts, you are right. The larger amp-hour batteries are higher priced and they are very heavy. I use the 4 amp-hour size as it powers lights and fans in my house for hours on end. Ryobi runs specials of battery packs in various sizes and offers a free tool during their Ryobi Days promotion at Home Depot. You can also use Home Depot online for free delivery. Ryobi is now available on Amazon and it is also sold through Home Depot. When you order through Amazon with the links below, I earn a small commission. I have listed some links in the description below for Ryobi batteries and the Ryobi 150-watt inverter portable power station. Let's see what the little power station can do. The Ryobi power station can power 150 watts. That is total for all the outlets. It has one 120-volt outlet to plug in devices that typically run on a wall AC socket. It has 2 USB ports. It can run fans and lights. In addition, it can charge USB devices like phones and portable speakers and headphones. Inverter types. Modified sine versus pure sine. Inside this little Ryobi portable power station is a tiny inverter to power the AC portion of the power station. The Ryobi has a modified sine wave inverter which is limited as to the devices it can safely power due to the uneven waves of energy. It should not be used to power sensitive electronic equipment. A pure sine wave inverter is a smooth, consistent wave and will be used in all other applications in this series. Let's get started. Start your first portable power station with a Ryobi battery and inverter. It is a simple way to start to learn the limits of portable power. Remember to use your new formulas to keep the watts of output below 150 watts. I made a big mistake and plugged in my little mini heater which blew the brains of little Ryobi power station. Only power simple low wattage devices like lights and fans and charge USB devices like phone chargers. See how long a 4 amp-hour battery lasts running or charging various devices and compare it to how long the big Temgo 100 amp-hour battery lasts. Very soon we will be building a very simple portable power station with one of the big boys. We will also learn how to charge up the Ryobi batteries we are using in our first little mini portable power station. I am a writer and not a YouTuber, so I encourage you to visit my website riskyundertaking.com where you can download each lesson and create a nifty reference book. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring the bell so you can be notified when a new lesson is posted. Our next lesson will be on battery safety and we will start building our own simple power station with a big boy battery. So until then, let's go harness the sun.